Okay, grade 7. So what we are looking at today is another oral assessment which will be taking place next week. What will happen is you are going to be doing not an oral like we did last term where we created a speech about a character. This term we're going to be doing a very simple prepared reading. So what will happen is from your novel that you're reading this term, which is I Am David, I will assign you a page. Okay? And over the next week, I'd like you to take some time and prepare, practice, rehearse, whatever you want to call it, that page. Reading that page out loud for the class. Okay? It is a very simple assessment where I will be looking at how you are reading. Right? Does your reading flow? Or is it broken up by ums and ahs? Do you pronounce the words correctly? Are you using modulation, facial expressions, gestures while you are speaking and reading, okay? Most importantly, are you making eye contact, okay? So, if we're looking, I'm going to just open to page 120, and I'm going to give you a short, quick example, okay? It's 120 in this book. You don't have to follow along. You can watch to see what I'm going to do, okay? David pressed himself against the wall and stood still. When they began talking, he would creep off in the other direction so that they would not spot him. Through the slats in the shutters, he saw the children's mother take up her sewing. She put it down almost at once and, turning to her husband, said, "Giovanni, I think you'll have to do something about David." David moved with infinite care away from the slatted shutters. Sometimes, when you were looking at people, they became aware of it. He leaned against the wall and shut his eyes. Okay, so that was just a small random page, okay? But if you look at what I did there, I didn't just read it like it was monotonous, like everyday reading. It was a mini performance. I read it with expression on my face, with my body, and expression in my voice. So your modulation becomes very important. I made eye contact, looked up from my book. Okay? Those are the things you're going to be looking at. I'm going to be looking for, and you're going to need to do next week. Okay? So you're with me. We're going to be doing a prepared reading. Right.